You're not 6 years old, right? You're 5. Okay, sweet.
Oh my.
Hey, boys!
Today I'm gonna show you how to make a super beefy FM bass that sounds like this. Let's get right into it. I will disable all of the effects and get into the serum patch. So the wavetable is kind of specific, I think. I think I can maybe just leave a link to the patch in the description since the patch is so advanced. And if you want to just try to use your own wavetable, you can do that too. So put your level to 0 and add a LFO to it. And then put the FM from B to like 60%, and then automate the wavetable precision as you want, and then automate your sub up and down like your level, and then do like a high pass filter. And we're using the frequency so you get more of like a joy instead of something like that. So without the frequency thing, it would sound pretty boring, to be honest. Adding a frequency peak like this kind of makes it more interesting, and it makes it sound way more beefy. So on the effects, there's quite a bit of things here. There's a distortion. Let me just mute all of these so we can go through them. So distortion on full and on tube, and then we'll just add some hyper. Remember to put down your size so you don't get this weird echo thing in the background. We got a cool EQ, which is basically just the same as this. So it's just to strengthen the vowel thing. So you can just copy all of these settings if you want to do the same, you know. And then we got a Coax Filter. I use this as some sort of variation. So if we turn on the Multiband Compressor, a cool thing to do when you're using this is, because this kind of levels out the volume of your whole sound, and if you put this on and the release is like on default or here, this part, like the quiet part, is just as loud as these parts. So you want to put the release on full, and then you can kind of keep the quiet parts of the LFO. As I was saying, this is a cool variation of the sound. I think the second LFO is just master tune, yeah, as you can see. So this is just making it like, it's giving it more of a tone kind of. So the fourth LFO brings me to the second oscillator, which is just a sine wave, and you want to put it on sync. So it goes up to like here. You can put it on your FM and maybe your wavetable to get a little bit more of a variation, like. So you can make this kind of shape to make it a little bit more of a 1-2 pattern. So the sound goes between two different types of textures, kind of. And yeah, I think that's everything for the patch. So the first thing we're gonna add is just a fat rack. Any fat rack would do, really. And then I got this saturation station rack, which makes it sound like this. I've explained this a million times, and I don't really want to bother doing it again, but for new people that don't know what this is making the low end really loud, and there's a notch here, and this is distorting the low end, and then I'm just cutting the low end, so there's crunched up high end kind of, and then I split the signals, and I just remove this part, which is from the other chain, and then you get a clean low end and a saturated high end. So that's how that works. And after that, I added some OCT, you know, to get some more compression. And then I gated it because there was some really annoying feedback when I made it. I don't think you need to have this. So added a gate because it was a bit quiet, and then a EQ because the curve was really bad, like this, and then I EQ'd it. So that's a lot better. Then utility to make it even louder. Yeah, this, you don't need to care about this. This is just like a type of thing to use in drops and stuff. Yeah, we don't need to care about this either. And then, yeah, reverb. This is also just like a fade in. Yeah, in the end, there's just an EQ with way too much high end. So that would probably be fine. So that was it for the beefiest FM bass you've ever made in your life in Serum. But before I leave everyone, I want to talk about today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. If you don't know what Skillshare is, it's a learning-based platform with over 25,000 courses, ranging from music and art and learning how to play piano and making animations and stuff. And I think some of the stuff that would be quite useful for some of my viewers would be maybe to, like learn how to play piano or use editing software. I've personally been doing like piano courses to get better at piano. So if you use my link in the description, you can get 2 months free with a premium account. So you can just sign up for a free trial. It's basically free, so you can just go and check it out if you don't want to pay anyways. So yeah, go in the description and go on the link, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.